Hello guys, welcome to C# code examples. Today we are going to declare variables of C# primitive data types, and we're going to use a form to display the values or the data types of the variables. Okay. These are the some of the data types in C#, and these are the primitive data types. Now we are going to show some of them how to declare their variables. Variables of some of these data types, and display their values in a form using a window or a window application. Alright, so let us start our application. Okay, so now let us create a new project. Okay, select file, select new project, and then select C# is selected here, Visual C#, and we select the WPF, which is window applications. So, and then we type the name here, which is data types, and then we're gonna select where to save. So in this case I'm going to save in this directory. Okay, so this is the solution name, data types, the solution file name. Cool. So now let us create the project. Oops, we have a problem here. It cannot be created because another project already exists, so we have to change the name because I have already created this project. Cool. So now let us say number 2. So data types 2. Cool. So now hit OK, then wait for a few moments. Alright, so this is our new project that we have created. Alright, this is the window area, so let us try to adjust this window and add some controls. Alright, so we give it a name. Give it a name. Alright, just leave it. We can just give it title C# primitive data types. Primitive data types. Cool. Next, so here note that when we change any property here in the XML file, here we can see that also the file updates immediately. Right, so let us go to tools, and then we select the controls that we want to use. So in this case we're going to select the text block, this one, put it right here, and then we enter some text. Right, here you go. So we can say primitive data types, primitive data types. Cool. There you go. So then we need another control. In this case we're going to use label, put it here. Cool. And then here we add some content. You can say choose a data type. Okay, cool. Done. So we resize it a little bit. This. There you go. Then we add a list box. We find a list box. Here you go. This one. There. Put it right here. Resize a little bit. Then okay, now it's time to add some values, but before adding some items, we need to give it a name. So here, name, so you can call it types. Cool. So that's the name of the list box. Cool. Now we add values. We can add values directly using XML, file, or we can do this. We can right click here and then you can say add list box item. So you click here and then we click here, select it. Cool. So we add int. Cool. So notice here in the file, the XAML file, the file updates to show the recently added value in the list box. So we can do this here. So go ahead and copy list box. Copy this, and then let us first remove this attribute. Selected attribute, remove it, please. Okay, now copy this, and then you're going to paste it here, make it much easier. So here you're going to say long. Cool. And then here you're going to say after long, then we have float. Cool. So can paste again, and this will be double, and then we can paste again, and then this will be double, and then that's the next decimal. Okay, decimal. Next we have string. Yeah, string. And then we have bool, which is boolean type. Bool. And then we have character type. Char. This. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So after having these types, now we add another control, and this will be label as well. Put it right here, and we'll add some content. Sample values. Cool. Sample values, and then we'll add another control. We're going to use textbox. This one will show the selected value, I mean the selected type's value. So we add, remove this. Alright, so let's add another button here with a control. Control button. So add it right here. Change the text here by adding exit, or you can say quit and quit. Cool. Alright, so let us now adjust the size of these controls and then the font size as well. Okay. This one as well. Move it other. This one here. Okay. Delete. And this one should come here. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Now we need to adjust the font size. So for this one, you can come to text, and then here you can choose the font size. Alright, so let us just 24. That's so big, it's too big. So 20. Select 18. That is nice. So make it bold. And then select this one, change to 18, make it bold. change its size as well to be 16. Cool. This one change its size, font size, okay, give it 24. Cool. Then bold. Perfect. So there we go. Alright, so and this one change its font size. This will be much bigger, which you like at 6. So cool, that's cool. 22. So then we put it right here, and then we size it this way. Alright, so then we change the keyboard. Also it is export. Okay. Put it to the types 24. Okay. Yeah, cool. So now let us run this up and see. There you go. So the application, and if you select, nothing happens until we define the code that will react when you select a given type from the list box here, and then that type's value will be displayed here in the sample values text box. And this button, when you click it, the program should quit or exit. So we need to write the code to do that. So in order to write the code, we need to select, give it a name here. This name will be important for reference the control. So here say this will be value. Cool. And then this we have already given it a name. No, here maybe, yeah, types. Cool. And this button, no need, we just add an action. So we select here an event here, as you can see here, event handlers. So select click. Okay, so here we type quit up. Cool. This is the code. As you can see, the code that Visual Studio generated when we created our window, and this is the code that generates when you add the name of the event. The name of the event, I mean the method that you're going to use as the event handler. So here then we can type system. You can choose it from here, and then environment. Select environment. So exit, and then we add an exit code 1, which means it's fine. There's no error. Cool. Alright, so let us give it a test. Then we'll continue. There you go, click. Cool. So let us continue with other stuff. Now back to our form. There you go. Now we select this types, and we add an event here. Now we're going to add an event on the list box when it is selected. What will happen when the list box is selected? So we are looking for events here. Selection changed. There you go. Selection changed. Alright, so selection change. We say get selected item. Get selected item, or get selected type. That way. Cool. As you can see, the code is generated Then here you're going to add a switch statement, and before that we need to retrieve to get the selected type. In order to do that, we're going to list box item, as you can see, and then you say selected type, assign. Then here you can do this. So here we're going to say types, dot selected item. Here you go. This one dot selected item as list box item. Cool. Now we have the selected type here. Now we can determine which type is selected by using a switch statement. Cool. So here you go. Determine selected type dot to string. Cool. Alright, so here you go. Then we add a case here. If a user selects int, what will happen? The colon, and then you need to break. There you go. So we have a problem here. So we need to say content, right? Content dot to string. Okay, cool. Now we need to still have a problem here. The problem. Alright, so the problem is we are calling the method, so no problem. There you go. So this is the end of the method, and method is what we know, and this is switch. And switch. Now we're going to declare the methods here. Private int. Not good at typing, but you can try. Private void show int val, and then here you can say int val, say int val assign 0.3 0.9, that is integer, and then say value dot text assign interval dot to string. So this is a method we're calling. Cool. So there you go. Now we come here and then we call our method show interval is okay. Now let us test our code by running the code. So click int. Here you go. You can see the integer value displayed in the text box here, the sample value. So cool. So we can copy these names. So since the types are 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. So show empty value, and then here you can say show long val, and then here we change it to long, and then the variable long val, and then we copy this here, and then here. There you go. So we put long value. So we put long value. We add L at the end to indicate that this is long value or long data type value. So and here put this value into the value box, into the value text box, this one. Okay, back. Cool. So we change this as well. Show interval into float. Okay, float value. So we change the type here into float, and then we change the variable float val, and then you can copy the name, the variable, and then we can change the type here. So we can say 3 point like this. We add F, indicate this is a float value. Cool. And come here, we change show, we say double, and then we change the data type here, and then the variable double val. Cool. Then you can copy this value, the variable, sorry, to then add 5 point blah blah blah. Cool. Alright, so next we say, and then here let's see the types. So we have double, decimal is next, then string. Okay, back. So show decimal. Cool. And we change the type decimal, and then we decimal. Cool. This then we can copy this, then we'll add a decimal value. Okay, let's say 4.3. This, okay. Alright, and then here is a string. Show string val, and then here we change to say string, and then string val, the type, and then here string val assign hello world. Okay. Cool. Then here we copy this and then remove this. Cool. Next we will type show bool val. Then here you can say here bool type, that's the variable type, then variable name. Oops. Bool value, boolean value. Cool. So here you go. Sit here, and then you add true. That's true. Cool. So bool value double to string. So, and next is the chart type. So we can copy the whole stuff here, and then we can change here. So char type, and then here character, single character. So char, then say char val, and then we can change here the variable name, and then here add a character like A. Cool. And then we can do this to string. Cool. Now once we have this, then we can add. Okay, so we're going to copy this as well. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. So shorting, then we say float. Then here you're gonna change the, or you can do this. You can come copy this show long. So show long, we're showing long but float. So long. Cool. So here you can change show float. And then you come here, we copy show long, show float. Here we go. Okay. Then here we say show double. So double, we copy show long, show double. Okay. Put it right here. Next. Alright, so the next is decimal. Decimal, you go. Decimal. Here, we change this to decimal. So, back string next. Show string raw. And then we add here, call this method string. String. The next is the boolean value show. The last one is char. Char type. Put it here, and then here we say char. Alright, so we have completed our program. I'll click here to see how it works. Cool. So click int, you can see changes long, float, double, decimal, string, char. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Start. Hello. Okay. All right. So there you go. This is the code example. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and remember these code examples are uploaded on CodeParl. www.codeparl.com. So feel free to write code examples and upload them on CodeParl. Thank you very much. See you the next lessons. Bye bye.